What if the future of an entire nation could be influenced from thousands of miles away? In the world of global politics, power rarely stays inside borders. Decisions made in one capital can ripple across continents, shaping alliances, conflicts, and the balance of power itself. Recently, a statement sparked a wave of debate across Washington and beyond. Former U.S. President Donald Trump suggested that he should have a say in who becomes Iran's next leader. For many analysts, the remark was both surprising and controversial. After all, Iran is a sovereign nation with its own political system, so why would an American leader believe the United States should influence the future leadership of Iran? To understand the significance of that idea, we first need to understand the man who has held power in Iran for more than 3 decades. For over 30 years, Ali Khamenei has stood at the very center of Iran's political structure. As Iran's supreme leader, his authority reaches far beyond traditional political leadership. Unlike many countries where the president holds the highest power, Iran's system places the supreme leader above the elected government. He commands the armed forces, he oversees key institutions of the state, and he ultimately guides the strategic direction of the country. This makes the role of supreme leader one of the most powerful political positions in the Middle East, which means the question of who will replace him carries enormous global significance. Inside Iran, the official responsibility for choosing the next supreme leader belongs to a powerful clerical body known as the Assembly of Experts. But in reality, political transitions are rarely simple. Behind closed doors, factions compete for influence. Powerful networks within Iran's political and religious institutions quietly shape the future of leadership. Some leaders want to preserve the current system exactly as it is. Others believe Iran may eventually need change. Among political observers, one possibility has been discussed for years: the idea that the next leader could come from within the current leader's own family. In particular, the name Mojtaba Khamenei, the son of the supreme leader, has frequently appeared in speculation. But such a succession would be deeply controversial. Iran's current political system emerged after the 1979 Iranian Revolution, a movement that rejected monarchy and hereditary rule. A leadership transition within the same family could challenge the very foundation of that revolution. And this is where Donald Trump's remarks entered the global conversation. According to reports, Trump suggested that the United States should play a role in influencing who becomes Iran's next leader. Supporters argue that his comments reflect a broader strategic reality. The leadership of Iran directly impacts global security. Iran's decisions influence nuclear negotiations, regional conflicts, and the balance of power across the Middle East. From Washington's perspective, who leads Iran matters, but critics say the statement crosses a sensitive line. Interfering in another nation's leadership, especially one with a long history of rivalry with the United States, could escalate tensions even further. Relations between the United States and Iran have been strained for more than 4 decades. Since the Iranian Revolution of 1979, the two countries have often stood on opposite sides of global politics. Sanctions, diplomatic confrontations, and regional rivalries have defined their relationship. In recent years, disputes over nuclear programs, military presence, and regional alliances have kept tensions high. For Washington, Iran remains one of the most complex geopolitical challenges in the Middle East. For Tehran, the United States is seen as its most powerful adversary. This rivalry means that every political development in Iran draws intense attention from policymakers in Washington. The next supreme leader of Iran will inherit a country facing enormous challenges. Economic sanctions have placed heavy pressure on the nation's economy. Regional conflicts continue to shape the strategic landscape of the Middle East. And within Iran itself, younger generations are increasingly vocal about political and social change. The leader who takes power next will shape how Iran responds to these pressures. Will the country maintain its current path? Or could a new leader shift Iran's approach to diplomacy, security, and global relations? These questions extend far beyond Iran's borders. They matter to the Middle East, they matter to global markets, and they matter to the United States. Ultimately, Trump's controversial statement reveals something deeper about modern geopolitics. In an interconnected world, leadership changes in one country can affect the stability of entire regions. And when that country is Iran, one of the Middle East's most influential powers, the stakes become even higher. For now, the future of Iran's leadership remains uncertain. No official transition has occurred, and many decisions within Iran's political system happen far from public view. But when the moment arrives for Iran to choose its next supreme leader, the entire world will be watching. because the decision will not only shape Iran's future, it could redefine the balance of power across the Middle East and beyond. And as global leaders weigh their strategies, one question remains: who will shape the next chapter of Iran's leadership? And what will it mean for the future of global politics?